In this lesson, we're going to talk about the derivative of simple trigonometric functions, and we're going to do different type of examples. So let's get started. Well, before we go to the examples, I want you guys to understand these basic formulas. So these formulas are the basic formulas that you need when you guys are dealing with the trigonometric functions. So I want you guys to just try to memorize and try to take in these formulas. So let's just use and let's implement these formulas in questions. Let's do some type of questions. But before we go to the questions, the one tip that I want to tell you, that can help you try to memorize these formulas is if there's C, or if the function starts with the trigonometric function start with C, the derivative of that function will become negative. So what this means is, as you guys can see over here, if it is cos x, make sure that just look at this c. So the reason is, so because of this c, because it's just cos x, the derivative become negative. It has a negative, so it's just a negative sin x. And there's also, it's the same thing, it's just like a pattern, so it goes all the time. So if there's c, just you have to know that there's negative. So that's the one thing that I want to tell you before we go to the examples. So now let's just use these formulas and let's implement in those all formulas in questions. So let's go. Okay, so the first question says that 2x plus sine x. So it's just so easy when you count the first question. So we can derivative this one. So the derivative of 2x is, as you guys know, it is just 2. And the derivative of sine x is all the time, it's just the cos x. So the derivative of sine x is cos x. So my last answer will be 2 plus cos x. So this is all you have to do to derivate this function. So as you guys can see, all you have to know is just memorize or just try to know those formulas and you're gonna do it. So I want you guys to try the second one. When you come to the second example, the derivative of 3x raised to the 2 is 2 times by 3 raised to 6, so it will be 6x. And then plus cos x, the derivative of the cos x is always, it's just a negative or minus sine x. So let me just erase this thing. So it will be minus sine x. I'm sorry, guys. So this one will be minus sine x and minus 2 times by the derivative of tan x is all the time is just sec square x, so it will be sec square x. So now my last answer will be 6x minus sine x minus 2 sec square x. So this will be your last answer, and this is all you have to do. So now let's just add some type of little bit critical questions. So now let's do some different questions. Okay, so when you count to the third question, it says that sine x plus 3 sec x. So the derivative of sine x is cos x. So it will be cos x plus 3 times by the derivative of sec x is what? The derivative of sec x is sec x and tan x. So my last answer would be what? It will be cos x plus 3 sec x and tan x. 3 sec x and tan x. So this will be your last answer, and this is all you have to do when you counter this specific question. So the last one will be the derivative of 3 sec x is, let me just do it over here, it will be 3 sec x 3 sec x cot x 3 sec x cot x. And plus I'm running out of space, so for that reason let me just erase this thing. So let's just do it over here. Let's just rewrite this whole thing. So it will be 3. When you derivate this whole thing, you're gonna get 3 times by cos x. So, and then plus. So the derivative of sec x is what? The derivative of sec x is sec x and tan x, tan x. And lastly, the derivative of x squared is 2x. So I'm gonna write this whole thing over here. So it will be 3 sec x cos x plus 4 sec x tan x and 2x. You can actually rewrite this thing as you can bring this 2x to the form. So it will be 2x 3 cos sec x cos x plus 4 sec x and tan x, and we're done. This is so long actually. So, and we're done. So this is all you have to do when you guys are dealing with these trigonometric functions. So the first thing and the main thing you have to know is just the formula. So if you memorize or if you apprehend what's all formulas, you're gonna do it. It's just so easy. It's all about substituting. It's all about writing once you understand the formula. So this is all you have to do when you guys are dealing with these simple trigonometric functions. And I hope you guys get benefited from this video. So thanks for watching and have a good day.